Sasha! Look at you, girl. You look rough. You're gonna get you all cleaned up, right? You ready to go, Miss Tosh? Huh? No? Alright, well, let's go. What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you are notified every single time I drop a video and you don't miss not one video. Everybody in here, smash that like button, share this video, and drop a comment down below during the video, after the video, before the video, whatever you feel. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like about the video. Let me know what you want to see next. You saw by the title and the thumbnail, we got a good one. So let's get straight into this groom. Okay. Also, you guys, make sure you're continuing to watch the ads. I know some of them can be a little lengthy, but watch them as much as you can for as long as you can. It truly does help support the channel and support me. It helps me to do this on a more full-time basis, and it really does keep me out in the algorithm as I've been, and keeps the channel growing. I really appreciate it and love you guys. Let's get back into the groom. Okay, everybody, so this is Sasha. She is Stella's sister. So Stella is the dog who I just uploaded on Monday. If you have not checked that video out, that is the first card that I linked in this video. Stella is a King Corso Poodle mix, and I expressed my concern in that video as to why someone made that breed, but I haven't gotten a chance to respond to the comments back yet. But a lot of you guys gave me some decent insight on why the person may have bred those two dogs, or if it was just a kind of whoops, these dogs kind of got together and this happened, which, might I add, is the reason why a lot of veterinarians want people to spay and neuter their dogs. But spay and neuter is such a drawn out concept. I'm sorry, not a drawn out concept. It's such a drawn out topic. There's so much to talk about when it comes to that. We're not going to delve into that in this video, but I have some opinions on it. Now, as you guys can hear, I still sound pretty nasally, which is crazy because I feel a lot better, but my nose is always the last thing because I have sinus issues just in general. If y'all have any recommendations for somebody who has a consistent post nasal drip or sinus issues, can y'all just let me know in the comments what remedies y'all use at home, because I would love to try new things that might actually work, because sinus medication does nothing. Literally doesn't even touch it. But we're here to talk about dogs, so we're gonna get back to dogs. So this is Sasha. Now, Sasha is like a little Havanese mix or whatever, and like I stated in Stella's video, Sasha's mom is not doing well, and the husband has been in and out of the hospital with the mom, trying to get her together and kind of take care of her, that the dogs kind of fell to the back burner. But as you can see, they're not in terrible condition. Yes, Sasha is a bit matted on her legs, which is why she has to be shaved as short as she is and cannot get the same length that Stella got. But the dad was perfectly fine with it. He actually preferred her be shaved as short because he does not know when he'll be able to get them back in to get groomed. So what we're pre-shaving her in is a 7-blade. Now, you guys know I generally like to wash my dogs first before I bathe them, but he wanted them shaved short anyway, so I figured let me just go ahead and pre-shave her and toss her in the bath, give her a good wash, and then pull out Stella afterwards. But y'all already saw Stella's grooming, so this is just edited and straight through. Speaking of editing, I want to explain to you guys how this works. So, a lot of the groomers you see on YouTube, not all, but a lot of the groomers you see on YouTube work in their own salon by themselves. I work in a salon with other people. So I take a group of dogs in the morning and I take a group of dogs in the afternoon. Now, what I'll do is I'll go through, wash them, then I'll go through and groom them. Wash, dry, and then groom them. So, every dog you see on my YouTube channel gets a break in between each grooming process unless stated otherwise by me. But if you're watching the video, 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, 9 3/4 of 10, the dog got a break in between each. So I'll bathe and dry, put him in the kennel, bathe and dry, put him in the kennel, bathe and dry, put him in the kennel, and then I'll go out and groom them each one. So when y'all see a dog sit down, it's not because the dog is tired, it's because the dog is being passive aggressive and doesn't want me to do something. And that is their way of getting me to stop what I'm doing. So editing makes it look like the dog was being done straight through, but the dogs are not done straight through. They don't go from start to finish. I edit to make it look like that, but they don't go from start to finish. I even threw some clips in this video to show you guys that I put the dogs back in the kennel. Now, the reason why I did want to explain that is because some people truly don't understand technology and they just assume what you're recording it straight through, but it's not being recorded straight through. So I did want to explain that for the people who just generally do not understand technology or understand like editing and stuff like that. So getting back to Sasha. So Sasha is a little bit more spicier than Stella. Stella did not like her nails being done, which Sasha is not a fan of her feet being touched. But Stella never tried to bite. Sasha tries to bite. She is that dog that definitely tries to bite. And I did actually have to put an e-collar on when I did her front legs because she was going after the clippers. So you're going to see that. And I don't know that she gives a struggle once the e-collar is on. A lot of dogs realize when they have that on they can't really do what they want to do. Some dogs will still try. Some dogs will still thrash around. But I'm pretty sure she is that dog that understood the assignment. Once that e-collar got placed on, she kind of gave up her fight because she didn't have one left.
Look at the way you're raising that foot. I already know. Already know. Oh, you thought this was a game? No. You gonna put it on. Twist your little hair right back in there. Since you want to be mean. I've been being nice. You ain't getting out of it. I've been trying to be nice to you this whole time, and you gonna try and bite me? The audacity. No, something's wrong with the battery. But they said they just put a new battery in there, so they shouldn't be having issues with it. I can't believe you tried to bite me. I feel like that. I know you got mats. I'm trying to get them off, but I'm not hurting you. I'm not hurting you. As long as you keep your teeth to yourself, we cool. I know mats coming off. It sucks. I'm sorry. You're doing good though. I know, it sucks. I'm sorry.
Also, for the people wondering if it was absolutely necessary that I shave her this short, when you watch a groomer shave mats out of the dog and you see that they have to go piece by piece and inch by inch to get the mat out, that's an indication that we definitely had to go that short, because when we have to kind of go at it like piece by piece, we're still slightly struggling to get that mat out. We're just trying not to skin the dog bald. So I'm trying to save as much as I can. Well, what as little as a 7-blade would save, I'm trying to do that for her. And I'm getting it through, as you can see, but it's a little bit of a struggle because the mats on her legs are so tight. Now, I don't understand why the body usually is fine, but the legs are the first thing to get matted. But then I think about it, a lot of dogs won't let their owner brush their legs at home, and they'll let the owner brush the body. So it kind of makes sense, but at the same time it's a little frustrating because the legs are the hardest to shave down because most dogs do not
Do
like
it.
you
Move
tugging
your
and pulling
face.
at
I
a mat.
can't see. You can do it. Once these is off, you're gonna feel so much better. Ah, ah, ah. I promise you're okay. You gotta slow down. All right, hold on. We almost got it. You gotta untense, okay? Untense. Relax. Good job.
Now, the reason why dogs can experience some
Good
discomfort when
job.
shaving the mat
Stay
down
out
is
of the
because
way.
of how tight the mat is to the leg. Now, when you start to get down to where the paw is, typically the mat is wrapped around the leg and wrapped into the nails and wrapped around the paw pad. So, whenever you have mats like that, you have to move really slowly. So, for the people who are like, you could have did that faster with this, you could have did that faster with that, no, it's not the safest way to do it. Everybody recommends using scissors, but scissors is a terrible idea because if she moves, which as you can see she does a lot, I'll cut her with the scissors, and I'm not going to do that. So I'd rather use the safest way, which is clippers, because groomers are actually taught to use clippers when removing mats. I know a lot of owners pick up the kitchen scissors at home and use them, but it's actually very dangerous to do. And when I say I've seen so many injuries from owners trying to cut the mats out with scissors at home. This one guy brought in
Good
his two golden
girl.
retrievers,
Good
and
job.
the one golden retriever had a gigantic hole in the back of the ear because he tried to cut out a mat in the ear, and she jerked, and he actually got her ear. And he brought her in for grooming anyway,
All
as
right.
opposed to letting the ear heal. But nevertheless,
Come here.
this is why we don't use scissors, and this is why we can't use scissors. Now, sometimes you'll see a groomer use scissors to split a mat, but never to cut a mat out of a dog or the ear or around the eye. Like everybody keeps recommending that I cut mats around the eye. You don't want to do that because it is a very sensitive and a very delicate area. You never, ever, ever want to do that. It's so dangerous for the dog and the groomer, actually.
All right. Let's do the other one.
If you're paying close attention, you can see every time I go to use the clippers on her paw pad, her body flinches. That is a dog who's not used to the paw pads being touched, and they are hypersensitive around that area. So they feel like it's painful, but in reality, it's not painful. There's a slight vibration. And for her paw pads, I used a 30 blade. That is what I'm using on her paw pads to clean them out, a 30 blade. And then I pre-shaved her body in a 7 blade. And on her sanitary, I'm going to do a 10 blade. Now, in case you guys are wondering what's the difference between my blue clippers, which I have now, and my little black clippers that you'll see occasionally, because somebody did ask me in the comments, so I do want to address it. My blue clippers are my main clippers. That's what I use to shave the bodies down, do the face, things like that. My black clippers are my more quiet clippers, so I use them for delicate areas like the sanitary, the paw pads, around the eyes. I use it for noise sensitive dogs like puppies or senior dogs who are not used to things around their face or they're blind, something like that. Now, generally I would use them on her paw pads, but they are acting up at the moment, so I think I need a new blade on it because it is getting dull. I had it for probably about a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Come here. I'll take the e-collar off when we come here when we done with your feet. I don't trust you. Not yet, at least. No, come here, come here, come here. Come here. I need you to come here. Hold on, you gotta do call. I gotta get, come here. You can't keep trying to disappear from me. How am I do you? How am I get you groomed? All right, back feet. Last back foot. Come on. You got this. Stella, you have to stay here. I promise you gotta stay. All right. Let's check those ears, what they looking like. Come here. Why you keep trying to run away? You can't get far. Oh, they don't look too bad. No, they ain't too bad at all. They definitely don't need to be plucked, so that's good. All right, let's go get a bath.
Okay, so for her bath, I'm going to be washing her face in the puppy tearless shampoo. It has a little slight baby powder scent to it. And then for her body, I'm going to be using, it is called the Economy Conditioning Shampoo by Quadruped. It's really good. It's so silky smooth. But after I do that wash, I'm also going to go in and do a conditioner. I'm going to be using the iGroom conditioner. That is a de-shedding and a detangling conditioner, but it's also really good at moisturizing the coat and the skin. So I want to double condition her just to add a little bit of moisture because she hadn't been groomed in a while, and I know she's not going to be groomed for a while after this. You're also going to see me wash her face twice because her face is so dirty and because her tear stains are so thick. Now, somebody in the comments, actually several people in the comments, recommended that I use a comb for tear stains. I personally do not like combs on tear stains because I've had bathers comb out tear stains on my dogs before and it left their skin so raw. So I would just much rather safely clipper it out because a lot of people keep saying that the comb is safer than the clippers. It's 100% not safer than the clippers because if you are combing at the dog's tear stains that are built up and caked on, you're tugging at that eyelid, you're tugging at the skin. So the dogs, it's uncomfortable for them. Anything really to do with around the eyes is uncomfortable for the dogs. So I'd rather go the safest route, which is the clippers, because if they jerk, I can just pull that away. If they jerk with the comb, 9 times out of 10, the comb's not going to just pull away because it's you're trying to pull that gunk out of the eye. So it's already going to be stuck on that gunk. So if they pull away, you're going to be yanking at their eyelid if they pull away. So I do not use combs on eyes. Y'all can just stop recommending that because I'm not going to do it because it is uncomfortable to dogs to sit there and comb it out with a flea comb because a flea comb's teeth are very, very, very close together, specifically made for fleas because fleas are small, and it's not made for tear stains because tear stains are usually pretty close to the skin and can cause raw irritation to the skin.
No. I know you. Why you barking at me?
Now I'm going to go through and do her second wash. Like I said, I'm going to wash her face again because it is dirty and she has a lot of stuff built up on her face. And then I'm going to go through and do the conditioner on her body and let that sit. Now her first wash, because like I said, that is a conditioning shampoo, I did let that sit on her, and now I'm going to let the conditioner sit on her as well.
No, I'm gonna wash your tail. Shut up. All right, come on. With your gross face. Look at how gross it is. Get down. Why you have a piece of a bug on you?
So what I'm spraying on her is called Quicker Slicker. Quicker Slicker really just kind of aids to the coat being soft and the skin being moisturized, but it also helps them dry faster. It cuts down your drying time a lot, so I recommend everybody go get that. I did not mean to spray her directly in the face, but when you have a dog that's moving around and jerking, that's just kind of what happens. But it did not get in her eye.
Time indicates the right. Don't interrupt me. Roxy, Roxy, wait a minute. Wait your turn. Ignore Roxy. Just get some cool air on you so you can get a little break. Alrighty. I'll finish you up and then do your sister. What's happening? Can you breathe this way? Hello. How are you? You picking up this little munchkin right here, right? A little tiny munchkin. Oh, is that your person? Doing fine.
So now I'm going to go through and do her final cut. So I did her pre-cut, which was the rough clip. Now I'm going to do the final cut. I'm going to go back over it with another 7 blade and just clean up what is sticking out and what is not neat looking, I guess. What doesn't look right. I'm just going to go over her hair with the 7 blade again so she can have her final smooth cut. And like I said in the last video, given the fact that they haven't been groomed in a
Straight
while,
up.
these dogs were in really good condition. They had no fleas. Yes, she had mild matting. Well, not mild matting, but she had matting on her legs. But they were in pretty good condition. They're happy dogs. They're fed. Their teeth are decent. So I just think, like I said, life gets in the way sometimes. And sometimes the dogs get put to the back burner. And as a groomer, I see it all the time. And you just have to understand people's life and that life happens because life happens to everyone. So that's why I say don't go so hard in the comments and don't be so harsh on the owner because life happens to everybody. Life happens to you, to me. It just happens.
Do you want to give her a call back? Maybe. Oh no, here she comes. I hear her. No, you're okay. You're okay. Where you going, girl? Come here. I need you to stand right here. Stay right here. I'm trying not to twist your leg. Listen, little contortionist. Stay here. You cannot be spinning. Yeah, you can't be spinning like that. Oh, don't. Listen. This can go real easy if you just chill. I'm just going over catching the little sticky outies. That's all. It's not going to hurt you. It's okay. Listen, you have to calm down.
Okay, listen, I have a question for you guys. So, and I want your honest opinions in the comments because I know there's a lot of you that actually watch this straight video through and y'all don't really miss anything and y'all love to comment and chime in, and I absolutely love for y'all to comment and chime in. So, my question would be, if I did a reaction video to dog behaviors so you understand different things on the grooming table. Now, not necessarily reacting to dog grooming videos because some groomers, they're weird about stuff like that, and I don't want to overstep or anything like that. But there are videos on YouTube of dogs in a dog park and different behavioral actions that you can kind of get an understanding of what your dog is going to do next or how your dog is going to respond. So, is that something you guys would watch if I did a reaction video to different things like that? Now, like I said, not necessarily reacting to dog grooming videos, but
I know, but
different
if you just
videos that
hold on, let
show
me finish.
different behavioral actions from dogs that will help you learn how to understand your dog or how to prevent, like if you're taking your dog to a dog park and your dog may be about to get into an altercation with another dog, how to identify what is happening so you can prevent it. Is that
See,
something you
that
guys
wasn't
would be
that bad.
interested in? Because, like I said before,
It was just
this
quite
channel is
dramatic.
about dogs, not necessarily just about grooming. So, I uploaded my video for the dog food about a week ago, and I'm going to upload another video probably on Saturday. I'm probably going to put that dog food video up on Saturday. So, is that something you guys would watch to kind of help you understand dogs? Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking.
You got little scabbies on your tail. All right, let's get this face. Don't do that.
So, one thing I do want to talk about now, and this is just going to be really, really quick. When you see a groomer giving corrections to dogs, you have to understand the correction and why the correction is as strong as it is. So, when you are teaching a dog how to behave on a grooming table or even on a leash around other dogs, around people, and you are correcting a
No,
dog for something that they did,
I gotta get this out
the
your face.
correction
All
has
right,
to
move.
be greater than the action that they performed. So, what that basically means is, let's say a dog tried to bite you. Your correction for their bite has to be stern. They have to understand what you are saying and that you are the more dominant one. So if a
Oh,
dog
this
tries
is
to bite
too
you and you
pretty.
say, "Oh, don't you do that," that's not going to
Let's see if it'll come out with a comb.
register to the dog
Of
because
course not.
dogs learn by actions and by consistency. So when you are correcting a dog who tries to bite you, you have to use that mom voice. When your kid's in
No, no,
trouble
no. Come
or
on,
your kid does something, you have to get
girl.
that voice and you have to be the more dominant one when you are
All right.
correcting a dog.
Now we
I
gotta get it out with a
watched
comb.
a
There we
few
go.
dog trainers online. One of the ones that I watch, his name is Beckman. That's his last name. I don't know his first name, but his name is Beckman. And
This
I
clip is
watch
too
a lot of
short. I ain't
his
worried about that up
dog
there.
training videos because he allows his dog Prince to train other dogs and correct other dogs. And I do think that is probably the most effective way to train your dog is by having another dog correct them because they're understanding and they're being trained on their level of in their best way to
Okay.
associate
Uh, uh,
corrections.
uh.
So Beckman uses his dog Prince to correct certain bad dogs, and I definitely encourage you all to check out his channel to see if you have a dog that's struggling with certain things. He is really, really knowledgeable on a lot of things, and some of his things I
Still
I
nothing.
don't always agree with everything. with anybody, and not everybody agrees with everything that I say. That's just how the world is. We're very diverse people, and we agree to disagree. But he is a very knowledgeable person. He knows a lot about dogs, and I like watching his channel because he teaches the owner of the dogs how to understand and break down kind of like dog body language, understanding what dogs are doing. And some owners, you can see the breakthrough in the owners
There we go.
while
Finally.
watching the videos. So
It's like they want to come out, but they don't at the
I
same time.
encourage you all to go watch some of his videos. He's awesome.
What you been
But
eating that you got
he
all this in your
said
beard?
pretty much what I just said. When you are correcting a dog, the correction has to be greater than their action. So that does not mean beat the
Look at
dog,
how
does
cute
not
you
mean
are.
harm the dog. Never harm your dog, never beat your dog, never do anything that's going to damage the dog. But you want to be firm in your correction. So if you are walking your dog and you're teaching your dog not to pull, or if you're trying to teach your dog to focus on you as opposed to focusing on another dog or another person walking past, when your
Okay.
dog goes to turn around, you spin them right back around. But you don't
30 on.
pick them up and place them. You kind of give their butt like a nudge, and that turns them around.
3/8 of an
The
inch on the head
correction
because we're
has to
doing
be
a
greater
segment
than
on the
their
body.
action. So with
There we
them
go.
whipping their face around,
No, you
you
don't
have to
need
turn
it.
them back around very quickly
You're right.
so they understand what you did.
Girl.
That's not acceptable. Y'all have to understand dogs before you can understand correcting dogs. So his channel is really good to watch because he helps
No,
you all
no,
to
no,
understand
no, no.
dogs. He also breaks down aggression in dogs in a lot of his videos because a lot of the dogs that come see him are very aggressive, and some of them are intact. And I noticed that in the comments, a lot of people state that if the dog wasn't intact, the dog wouldn't be as aggressive. That is absolutely 100% not true. Aggression comes from
Listen,
lack
come
of
here, old lady.
socialization. The dog being
I don't
intact,
know
whether it's
how
a
old you
male
are,
or a
but you old right
female,
now. Stop.
does not
You're not over 10. That's for sure.
specify whether or not they're going to be aggressive or not.
Maybe
A
like
dog is
8 or
going to be
9.
aggressive regardless, whether it's intact or not intact. To be honest, a lot of the dogs that I've ever gotten like bit by in
Stop.
grooming or have ever been
You
aggressive,
cannot do that.
they have all been spayed and neutered.
Come on, force
So
your little
it
head up.
it doesn't necessarily mean that hey, they have their male genitals still,
Nope. Keep
or
that tongue right in
she
your
is in
mouth.
heat, so that promotes aggression. It does not promote aggression, and a lot of countries actually don't even spay or neuter dogs anymore for aggression because it does not do anything. I had a
Come on,
customer,
you
and
got
this
the
was a
majority of
couple
them
years
out.
ago, and their dog was very aggressive, was still intact. Vet recommended spaying, neutering the dog, was a male, neutering the dog to help with the aggression, and the aggression got worse after he was
Look at this
neutered.
stuff. I got to pluck it out.
Neutering a dog
That's
does
how I know
not
you
get
don't
rid of
need
the
it.
aggression.
See, I know you
It
can
does
hold your
not
head
do it.
straight.
I wish
Like
people
be
would stop
passive
saying that in the
aggressive.
comments
Go
because
be passive aggressive on your own time.
you really are giving out false information.
I can't even answer. I call him back.
So that's why I urge people to do their own research on spaying and neutering. I'm not against spaying and neutering. I'm against spaying and neutering too early. So when you spay and neuter at like 4, 5, 6 months,
Okay.
you're cutting off the dog's hormones, and dogs need their hormones to grow, just like people need their hormones to grow. When you cut that off, you're cutting off a lot of different things inside the dog's body, and that can cause later health issues down the line. So there's a lot to spaying and neutering, but I can tell you that neutering a dog that is intact is not going to help with the dog being aggressive. I've seen
Yeah,
it go
yeah, I think she's
completely
right.
opposite, and it's not a good thing. You really want to socialize your dog at a young age with other dogs, with humans,
Nope.
with
Give me the
that
face.
doesn't mean
Don't
your
be a
dog is going to
turd.
love everybody and not protect you. It just means that your dog can be in social settings like you would want them to be. So I know I missed the part when I started to do her face, but what I did on the top of her face so that her body was proportioned was a 3/8 guard comb. So I did a 2 guard comb that is 3/8 on the top of her head, and I did that on her cheeks as well. And now I am scissoring, well, thinning shearing her muzzle round to be proportioned to her face so she does not look like a bobblehead, but everything is even and grows back in evenly.
Okay. Yeah. Time is it now? 3:20. They'll be done by 4:30. Look at that cute face. Okay. Yes. Yes. It's Monday through Wednesday this week. Well, it's more so the back to school thing right now. That's what's going on. So everything I have to do after work, stop. So. Oh yeah. Right. Right. Well, good luck with that. I hope so. Right. See you tomorrow. Come here. I'm trying to make your face not crooked, so I need you to cooperate with me. Because you got something funky going on right there. Tasha, I need your face. See, now you look cute. Just gotta let me make you look cute, Sasha. You're back. No, I have one, thank you. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah. Thank you. See ya. Not turn your head. Come on. Now, I don't know who hacked away at your ears. But now we have to take them to the leather. So, oh no, not to the leather. Your leather is here. So then I usually come down a little bit more. And then, hey, what? Okay, you cannot do that. There's nobody here, so you shouldn't be being nosy. Just me, you, and Stella in the back howling. Sasha, who's outside? I know it ain't your people. You have little tiny ears. I feel like Yazzie gonna look like you when she get older. That's done. Let's get your tail. Hello. How are you? Yes. McKenna. Okay. You can come back tomorrow and just have her kind of trim it up. She'll be here tomorrow. Oh, that's okay. It just flies open. Where was you hopping to? Come on, I just want to see how your tail falls. And hold it up. You ain't got much to scissor here. I saw that lady. She is the dachshund that McKenna does, where she just loves the haircut McKenna does. She has a short hair dog. And you forgot it? You like me the other day when I kept forgetting things in here. See ya. See ya. See ya. When you clench up your little leg, how you expect me to scissor you? Chill out. Chill out. No. Stop, Sasha. Stop. All right, come here. Let's get your other feet. Where you going? Come here. What? Really? Do not. You are so passive aggressive. Put your foot down. Ah. You hear your sister? She want to be groomed. Got all your little mats.
Okay, so now I'm putting the finishing touches up on Sasha, and we are going to take a quick flashback look at her before picture for when she first came in. So this is what she looked like when she first came in, all matted up, ready for a good groom, and this is her after. I think she looks absolutely adorable, and her coat brightened up so much. She's so white and bright and clean. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share this video, drop a comment down below, do all that fancy YouTube stuff. I love you guys. Train your dogs for grooming. Make sure you watch every video straight through. Watch those ads. Enjoy the videos. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys.